Welcome back to the channel. Some days a person might be better off staying in bed. We've all been there. Things don't always go as planned. And with the automatic locking front buckets or attachments, sometimes they forget to get latched on and they fall off and you end up in this predicament. I've come up with an idea that'll make it easier to tell when you don't have the bucket locked on. Make sure you watch it to the end. I got a little tip for when you're replacing the glass on a Kubota skid steer. So people are going to ask, well, aren't there already indicators on the bucket that show whether or not the attachment's latched on? Well, yes, they are, but if you look at it from my perspective, you have to lean way out to see those indicators. And just cycle them here. See the indicator come up, going back down to the lock position. Now we're in a fully locked position, but as you're sitting back here in the operator's seat, with holding the camera kind of at my eye level, this is what I see from the operator's seat. So as you're operating it, you're using the bucket, even lifting it up, using the bucket, doing different things. It's not until at this point right here that you can see those indicators. And now you've already been using the bucket for a fair amount of time, and you're focusing on something completely different as opposed to the indicators, and that's when you have the catastrophic event and the bucket falls off. So now just a quick look at my solution to the problem here with not realizing if you forgot to lock the bucket on. Unlocked, locked. As you can see, we welded a piece of strap steel to the existing indicator and then post clamped a fiberglass indicator rod to the strap steel. A good sharp utility knife worked well for me to cut the glue that was holding the glass on. Not a bad idea to wear some safety glasses. As you can see there, as you're cutting it, some of those glass shards are bouncing off. I recommend that you pick up some 1/4 inch foam weather stripping to put around the window frame to ensure you maintain that 1/4 inch gap with the glass. Here you can see that piece I cut off from the factory. It came with a 1/4 inch piece of foam weather stripping, and then you can see that glass glue next to it. So while the windshield frame was out of the Bobcat, we just took this 1/4 inch foam weather stripping and laid that all the way around the steel frame and put a bead of the windshield caulking or the glue right next to that foam weather stripping, and just set the glass down on top of the steel frame. Once the caulking was dry, it was just a matter of putting the frame back into the Bobcat with all the different attachments on the glass. That's just a real quick video on how you can replace the windshield along with an indicator that helps you tell when the bucket's locked on. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos.